This is ESPN Esports. I'm Ardo Cal. And what would the Call of Duty League be without more drama heading into Champs weekend? You thought it might happen, and of course, here we are. What exactly happened? Well, Infinity Ward has dropped a new patch ahead of Champs weekend. Most of what was in the patch notes definitely doesn't affect Call of Duty League and its players itself. In fact, it is what was left out of the patch notes that is the focus of this video and all the spicy controversy that is happening right now among the Call of Duty League community. What happened is that we have a couple of minor changes to the MP5. In aim down sight mode, when you activate ADS, the game looks more zoomed in and the gun looks a little bit bigger. Minor change to most, but to the players themselves, this has enormous implications. The other thing was there was a slight change to the pattern and the feel of the recoil. So let's unpack exactly what happened here in terms of communication and implications to what these changes exactly mean. The first big thing is that this was not communicated whatsoever by Infinity Ward in the patch notes. This was actually discovered by intrepid players and Call of Duty League competitors that were scrimming and preparing for championship weekend, again, with millions of dollars on the line. Imagine you're practicing and you're assuming that everything is fine, and all of a sudden you notice this. And of course, if you've been playing on this gun for hundreds or thousands of hours, you're going to notice little details like that. That is much more major than people might think. Some might look at that and say, it doesn't even sound that big. Who cares? But it has major implications to these players, especially with so much money on the line this weekend. The other big thing that I mentioned here is that this was not communicated at all by Activision Blizzard or by Infinity Ward. We did not get any information publicly from either of those companies about these changes being made. And yes, this is important because this is the gun that is used the most, the weapon that is used the most by Call of Duty League competitors. So the conversation turned to, well, we didn't learn anything about it, and now we're noticing it. And then, on top of that, we saw Slasher reporting that teams will then have a conversation with Infinity Ward. Here's his tweet. Infinity Ward made a gameplay change 4 days before COD Champs without saying anything. Pros noticed and had to ask about it first. And now all CDL teams are being asked if they want to revert. But then later, Scump tweeted this. So the MP5 isn't getting reverted for playoffs. So we are playing, or the players, the competitors are playing under this new MP5 change, which is a major, major deal. But this all feeds into the notion that many people have had all year round, and that is Infinity Ward doesn't care about esports. That is a prevalent thought, and this is just the icing on the cake. This is a prevalent thought among many people in the Call of Duty League community, and dare say many of the players in the Call of Duty League. Was this on purpose? Did Infinity Ward do this on purpose? Now people are even asking that question. Infinity Ward did this just to mess with them. They knew that they were on the way out. Treyarch is coming in with Black Ops Cold War. And Infinity Ward said, you know what? You've been complaining all season. Here you go. One last dig before we leave. Many people are asking the question now, should Infinity Ward even make another COD again? Here's the thing. Unfortunately, for those that make esport their primary concern and love, I do not believe that Infinity Ward will be judged by Activision Blizzard and the user base overall based solely on how they treated esports or how they viewed esports. Especially because Warzone was such a popular title, and that will live on. And really, even if you did not enjoy Modern Warfare as a title, even playing it casually or for fun, and many of the pros have publicly said they did not enjoy Modern Warfare. Some have even gone so far as to say it was the worst title to compete on. But Warzone was such a massive success that Infinity Ward will certainly view this overall as a success, and it will be viewed overall as a success. Even if we say, well, the game was scuffed, but Warzone was a massive hit. That's all they need. My personal opinion is that this is very unfortunate timing. The lack of communication is, in my opinion, unacceptable. There should always be clear communication. Nothing should be swept under the rug. Nothing should be a surprise. Especially something so in the eyes of many, would be trivial. And in other circumstances, if this happened in the middle of the season, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But right now, everything is under a microscope. Every little thing matters. Think of the pressure, the anxiety that these players are going into. Life-changing money is on the line. This could be money they put into a bank and invest, and all of a sudden they have generational wealth. They become millionaires overnight. This could happen to some of these players. This has been a roller coaster season of emotion, of drama. In a way, it's almost appropriate that we're getting this kind of situation going into the weekend. Let us know in the comments below what you think about what is happening this week with Call of Duty League, with the changes to Modern Warfare, and how you think they will transpire this weekend.